An important document for your visa application is the letter of sponsorship, and it's okay to write it. If you want to notarize it, you can notarize it. But if you are being sponsored by your parents, it may not be necessary to notarize it. In this video today, we are going to look at a typical sponsorship letter that got someone their visa. You can use this one as a guide to write yours for those that have been asking how a sponsorship letter looks like. Now let's go over the letter and see. You have the heading John Mahmood Doe. You can write either your mom or your dad, whoever is sponsoring you, use their name as either. I'm sure your mom's name or your dad's name is not John Mahmood Doe. This is not the person's real name anyway. I just use that to explain to us. Have their name as the heading, then your address. It can be the company's address or your house address, whichever one you think is going to be convenient for you. This is the house address, followed by dates and the Italian embassy address. The one in Lagos, Nigeria is in Walter Carrington, so that is what you are using. You can just write the one in your own country. Then the next is Dear Visa Officer, letter of sponsorship for Andrew Joe. Put your own name. The father is the sponsor. If it is your mom, just write the name of the person sponsoring you. Now let's go on and read the letter so you can follow and write yours. I, John Mahmood Doe. Write your daddy's name. Don't write John Mahmood Doe. It's not your daddy's name. With passport number, whatever, just increase the passport number of your parent there. Living at the above address, or if the address you have used is for your dad or mom's company, write the address that is the address of your company and not living. You may not use living at the above address, you just use with company address above. Now let's continue. Is writing this letter to confirm that I am the father and sponsor of your name should be here, who has been admitted to pursue a master's degree in, I just use engineering technology. Put your own course there at the University of Bologna. Your own university is not Bologna. You can put your own university there. I am fully committed to supporting my son or daughter, whichever one that you are, academic journey and ensuring a successful completion of the program and his return back to Nigeria. They want to know if you are going to return back to your country. Whenever you are writing this letter, emphasis on you will be returning to your country. Anyway, even if you are not returning, but make sure you are putting the emphasis on it. You can see in this letter of sponsorship, the dad is also putting emphasis that is going to ensure its completion and also to return back to the country. Okay, now let's continue to the next paragraph. I understand the importance of education and the potential it holds for a bright future. Hence, I have been investing in his academic journey from childhood. As such, I am prepared to provide complete financial assistance to his education, including tuition fees, living expenses, flight expenses, and any other cost that may arise during his entire period of studies in Italy. Here, your sponsor, everything that they will be responsible for. They have committed to this letter that they are sponsoring everything for you. So the third paragraph now. I am confident in my son's ability and his dedication to his studies in Italy. I believe that with the resources and support provided, he will excel academically and make most of this opportunity. My commitment to his education extends beyond financial assistance. You can see he is still emphasizing his commitment to his son. So make sure you put all these tiny details in your own letter of sponsorship too. Let's continue reading. We are still on paragraph 3. My commitment to his education extends beyond financial assistance. I am fully invested in his academic and personal growth so that he can continue to be a valuable asset to himself and the society. Next paragraph. I kindly request that you consider this letter as a formal confirmation of my sponsorship for Mr. Your name, my son. I have attached my personal bank statement from EcoBank or whatever bank statement your sponsor is using. This part is telling us about the documents that will be attached with the letter. You have to show personal bank statement. Some people will be asking, should your sponsor show bank statements? Of course, you can't just use mouth and the visa officer will believe you just like that. You need to show evidence of what you are presenting. Now let's continue. I have attached my personal bank statement from EcoBank. This person is using EcoBank. You can add yours to it or what your sponsor is going to submit. My employment letter. This person is employed. He doesn't have a complaint. If you are using your daddy's company or your sponsor's company, they can put their company's name. My pay slip, supposing is a company, you can add invoice instead of payslip. This person is an employee, so he is adding his employment letter as document, his payslip, my building details and rent contract to support his application. That means they are adding assets to it also. Apart from the financial part of showing money in the bank, is also adding assets to show that he is financially capable of supporting his son. Let's look at the next thing. I appreciate your attention to this matter. I have attached all necessary legal documents to prove my financial capability to support my son's education in Italy, and that this support will be available and accessible to him during his studies. This is very important. The visa officer wants to know if those resources will be available to you, and you can see your sponsor is also confirming now that the resources will be available to you. This is a very, very nice letter of sponsorship if you ask me honestly, and the person actually got his visa. If you require any further information or documentation, please do not hesitate to contact me. Thank you. Then the concluding part of the letter, your daddy's name or mommy's name or sponsor's name, their contact, their phone number, and then their email address, so that in case the embassy needs to contact them, you can see it is also written there. And this concludes this letter of sponsorship for this person. Simple and straightforward. All right, that's the letter of sponsorship. Like I've said, in the next video, we are going to look at letter of motivation or what we refer to as letter of intent, because all these are very, very necessary now when you want to apply for your visa. So you do well to subscribe if you have not, and turn on notification so that you will see the next. I'll see you in my next video.